all know, there's something that combines every one of us, either race or tribe, and that's our national anthem. So may I please ask you again to stand up, and somebody who has a very good voice like me to raise the national anthem. 2, 3, go. Nigeria's call obey to serve our fatherland. On business support fund, it is clear. It's a clear fact that there is a dearth of funding support for MicroFinance Bank in Lagos. In order to keep the association and our members on the path of sustainability, this administration embarked on various business support funding initiatives, such as collaboration with NAM to ensure that the disbursement of 220 billion, which you all know was done last week, 2 billion SME fund that we engaged Heritage Bank, we are yet to conclude. We signed an MOU with Owando Marketing PLC on their Owando 2 billion gas project that was initiated last year in November 2013. LASME Fund, we collaborated with LASME on their 500 million market women artisan fund is still ongoing. 8 members of our institutions were approved. Disbursement is still ongoing, and some of our members are still benefiting from LASME. We are proud to say that our members bank are benefited from some of the disbursement. Though to get money from NABLAC from LASME has to be by bank guarantee.
If you look at the conclusion of the income and expenditure, the financial secretary said it should be expenditure over income, not excess income. So maybe they should take note of that. It's over excess of expenditure over income.
I believe that the House have to take a position, because this account does not reflect the true position and the state of affairs of the association as at the date. So the opinion of this auditor is wrong. There are so many omissions. We have to take a position. Do we continue with this, or do we take a position that the account has to be redone after supplying all the omissions and all the information?
Before even at the national, and the way we resolve it is, I want to support every one of you for your views and say that we will try and make the next ESCO call for an extra general meeting, of which this account alone will be discussed and ratified and accepted. So can we leave it like that for now? Thank you very much.
Position, we have 2 candidates. Mrs. Clara Loli and Ms. Bemi Adeojo. For the vice chairmanship position, we had 2 candidates. Mr. Yolushola and Mr. Akim Omolade. General Secretary, we had 1 candidate, Mr. Lawale Obowo. For Finance Secretary, we had 2 candidates, Mr. Chibuso Duru and Ayo Adeolipekun.
This is AGM, and I think my own worry is, why is the treasurer not here? The report that was done is supposed to be done by the treasurer, and I don't think on AGM day nobody has mentioned why he's not actually here. Because if these things have been looked through very well, I'm not sure we'll actually be in this kind of thing that we are. Thank you.
All the members in Lagos State MicroFinance Bank together as a team. Because I remember when I was talking to some people, they said, do we still exist? I said, yes, we exist. And today, you can see the number of people that we have here today. You see whenever we have a meeting, we don't have this kind of number. So this is a good opportunity for us, so.
Yes. 1, the contestant will be before you. When it is time for voting, the contestant will face the wall. Then the people will take the vote. We don't need to send them out. We don't need to send them out. We are all one. We are all together. We are all trying to move the association forward. The contestant will stand before you. You will see physically. Then the contestant can face the wall, do your voting. Is that acceptable? Is that taken? The only challenge we have here is that we want a participant per bank, and some are 2. Let me start from number one. Ever that did not answer, how do we know?
Listen, it's disappointing. I am assuming that everyone here is the managing director of your personal bank. Let's make things very clear. Now, for posterity's sake, sir, from Ogun State, I'm not a politician. If today you had started something that you're truncated, you called Susu, you would write on that piece of paper, Susu. You call, hold on, you call all the banks. And at that point, if Susu likes, he tears it. You know how many sheets of paper you have given out. Call the names of either the chairman or the deputy vice chairman and all that. They fill it up. For posterity's sake, I was asking somebody, what is open ballot? What is it? He said, open is what we say, hello. Your names are forgotten. Mr. Adams, 2 years after, it will be said that Mr. Adams was compromised in his election process. But this, hold on, sir. These documents will be stapled and given to the president of NAM that these are the people that voted in Lagos. Let the Susu MD, let Parallax MD refute that they never did this. I'm a man that stands on integrity. We're all MDs here.
Thank you. We are going to distribute 1, 2, 3 papers. One for chairman, one for vice, and the other for financial secretary. Just write the name of the contestant on the paper that is allotted for it. Chairperson to chairperson, financial to financial. Please write you are going to collect 2 minutes. Leave the ballot box with madam. You can't go, please. You must know your. You know the guideline is you must. The guideline is you must wait and see to the result of what you've done. Please don't go. We'll be very fast. We'll be very fast. We hope you to submit faster. We're going to sort everything out now. Another few minutes.
billion. Over in the past, we've heard a lot of news about CBN putting money for microfinance, and it's actually being political and all that. But this time around, CBN is actually very serious, and they are very bullish about it, and they are actually pushing this money through deposit money banks. And that's why we are here. How can you access this fund? You can access this fund through deposit money bank. You can access the money through CBN Direct or through deposit money banks. For a unit microfinance, for instance, you can access 10 million straight from CBN. For a state microfinance, you can access 50 million. And if you're a national microfinance, you can actually access up to 500 million. This for just a circle. This for just a circle. And as soon as you clean up the circle, they hot you up. They will have bronze, silver, and gold. If you clean up a circle, cleaning up a circle means that if you pay very well, there's no default. They will move you to the next. Meaning that you collect 10 million, maybe they will move you to 20 million, 50 million, and as the case may be. And this money is at the interest rate of 9%, all inclusive. 9% all.
Thank you. Committee did, and what I encountered, they were apart from one or two corrections that we had to make about some voided entries, ballot papers, because of some errors on that. But every other thing was in consonant with what we wanted to do. Thank you.
Thank you. Either by design, by destiny, by president's power, presidential power, I don't know. But I'm having two women by my side, just like the electoral committee was also having two women by his side. I think I have to make use of one of the women to do the announcement. One we announced, the other we announced, then I will do the final announcement. So, by the power conferred on us, by every one of you, I hereby hand over to Mrs.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I think it has been a very beautiful exercise. I'm witnessing this kind of a thing for the first time. So for the position of the financial secretary, we have two candidates, and we have Mr. Ayo Adeonikweku has 38 points. Vote 38 votes, and then we have Mr. Chibuzo Duru 11 votes.
Thank you, Lord. I know the information must have started now, but until all of you start receiving credit alert, don't let me make use of my other wife, Madam Mrs. Okom, to make Okobi. Okay, I'm blessed with two women that are Yorubas to make an announcement for the post of vice chairman.
Okay. I want to thank all of you for your patience. It's not been very easy, but of course we know for every election there is always a winner, and really they are not losers because it takes a lot of courage to come up and contest. So for the post of the vice chairman, we had two people contest this post, namely Mr. Ayo Olushola and Mr. Akim Omolabi. Mr. Akim Omolabi polled 29 votes, while Mr. Ayo Olushola polled 20 votes.
Thank you. And we have to now announce the Egun Latin Keyikale. We have two ladies contesting for the post of chairperson, Mrs. Clara Olonini and Mrs. Adeoto. We also have voided paper. For the post of chairman was 1, vice chairman 2, and financial secretary 2. But for the post of chairperson, Mrs. Adeojo scored 23 votes. Mrs. Clara Olonini scored 27 votes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the second phase of our assignment. The third phase is to do the swearing in. I don't know if you have our, or you can just come and say aye. Fine. So here now we have, for the post of chairperson, Mrs. Owenini, can you please fall out? For vice chairman we have Mr. Akim Oboladeji Aje, fall out. The general secretary Olawale Ogunbo. The financial secretary Agbo Adewusipe. The treasurer Adefigbe Ogunleye Onobo. The public relations officer X Johnson Onobo. And assistant general secretary Chielu Nwogen Onobo. Madam, from madam to vice to general secretary to assistant secretary to PRO to financial secretary, treasurer, then I hereby hand over to. Let me first of all thank every one of you for your patience, for your trust in us that this INEC was going to deliver, and I hope we delivered to your expectation. I will hereby hand over. I want to thank my two ladies granted me temporary name for this exercise, madam and the other madam. I will hereby hand over to my president.
Thank you very much. Can we put our hands together for the electoral college for a job well done? Sorry, my chair. That's the address now. Congratulations, my chair. Congratulations, my vice. Congratulations, secretary. Congratulations, my financial secretary. My treasurer. My treasurer. I sent you a few different because last administration we have 2 women, and this year again we are having another 2 women. So please, women in the house, can you clap for yourself? That's 30% of 70. If I'm not 30. Congratulations, my PRO. Congratulations, my AGS. And congratulations, every one of you. Thank you very much. My chair. Yeah, and for every one of you that have contested, that you want for us to bring you back in 2016, please still remain steadfast the way you are, because all the other people too have always been attentive. They've always been here for us. For Mrs. Sadiojo, she's always been there in our committee. For Pastor Ayo, he knows he's one of my advisors, even till tomorrow. So he stayed there, and I know that they are not far from me. For my brother in the Lord, Chibuzo, yes, I told him in his office, you are still working for us. So he's still here for us. Thank you very much. For every one of you who have casted your vote, I want to appreciate you. This is the spirit that we want, that we are not throwing cheers and we will never throw cheers. So on behalf of the conferred on me, on behalf of National Association of Microfinance Bank, my hands up. I stand, put your hand up. Mention your name. I. Say your position. Say your position and let. I never swear an oath to serve diligently, to work diligently, to be friendly with everybody, and to move the frontier of NAMBLAC forward in the next 2 years. May God help you. Please, can we put our hands together for us? Thank you very much. Thank you. Actually, once again. Bye-bye. Why are you shaking me from the back? Congratulations. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. And congratulations, congratulations, my sister. Congratulations. 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 Please don't go, there is enough food to eat. There is enough drink to take. Please wait. This is our AGM. So please, while you are sitting, can we blow the national anthem to know that we are bringing it to close? Please, another national anthem. Please, can we all rise up, please? For another national anthem. 1, 2, 3, go.
and today is the annual AGM, and then a new president has been elected, a new chairperson has been elected. For the sake of those viewing at home, can you introduce yourself, ma'am?
Well, my name is Mrs. Clara Olonini. I'm the MD CEO of Infinity Microfinance Bank.
Let me ask you this question. It's quite a silly question. Before the election, can you tell us how you were feeling?
Well, before the election, it was tough. You know, it was tough, but I give glory to God. I give glory to God for giving me the strength, the grace, and the ability to stand to the very end. But actually, I almost pulled out, but I decided, to pick up courage and make sure that I see to the end of it.
And secondly, can you tell us how you're feeling presently now?
Well, I am very, very grateful to God because the truth will always prevail. And God has shown everyone that the truth will prevail, and the truth has prevailed today.
Molabi, Managing Director at Kidde MicroFinance Bank.
Sir, can you tell us how you feel about today's election and AGM?
It's fantastic. The AGM today is taking the association from one level to the other. The past administration have done something wonderful. This new administration that we are picking up today, we hope to be able to do better than what the previous administration was able to put in place.
Sir, if you are to rate the election as a whole, good, fair, very good?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. You can't have it better. You can't have it better.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Pastor Lawale Raphael Ogunbowo of Cardinal Rock Microfinance Bank, MD.
Sir, is this your first time being part of the ESCO of the Microfinance?
No, this is my second time.
Right, sir, can you tell us the difference between the last tenure and what is going to happen in the next 2 years with this new tenure?
You know, in every association, we build upon what we have done before. We have done a lot in the last administration. And for your information, we are the one that produced national presidents. And we are able to organize a lot of capacity buildings for our members. And this secretariat you are seeing is one of our work. So we need to consolidate on what we have done. So our role is consolidation. And particularly, we are looking at the area of funding, capacity buildings, restructuring of our secretariat.
Thank you very much, sir.
My name is Pastor Brighty Didia. I'm the outgoing Executive Secretary of NAMBLAG.
It's good to know that you're outgoing. Sir, how can you tell us, just tell us a few things about the election and the general meeting that happened today?
Well, it was okay. It was okay. The NAMB history has witnessed peaceful AGM and peaceful elections. And this is just one of them. The winner of that is the new chairman, as I think she deserved that position, and people have voted for the right person that will carry the state to another level. I think it was a good election.
So what happened in Ikeja, in Abuja? There is an anthem of politics, but let's leave that one. What concerns us is our members to be able to get this fund from CBN. We have sat with them, we've done review with them. Whether those review will be embedded in their own checklist is another issue. But we've done it, and I will believe that going forward, after all, we can see that 2 MFBs were giving a disbursement that day. But the issue of politics, the issue of states, yes, CBN has also put a cog in the wheel that it will not be used for political ambition. The disbursement, when the money is gotten by any state, it should be routed through a special purpose vehicle. For example, let me speak for Lagos. If a Lagos state government collects the money today, it will be routed through LASME for onward lending to microfinance banks. So that gives us another avenue that apart from the direct application with CBN, we can also get through state, we can also get through the commercial bank. That you can witness today that Zenith Bank are here marketing our microfinance bank to access that fund for them. On business support fund, it is clear It's a clear fact that there is a dearth of funding support for Microfinance Bank in Lagos. In order to keep the association and our members on the path of sustainability, this administration embarked on various business support funding initiatives, such as collaboration with NAM to ensure that the disbursement of 220 billion, which you all know was done last week, 2 billion SME fund that we engage Heritage Bank, we are yet to conclude. We signed an MOU with Owando Marketing PLC on their Owando 2 billion gas project that was initiated last year in November 2013. Lastly, fund
excess income. So maybe they should take note of that. It is over excess of expenditure over income.
I believe that the House have to take a position because this account does not reflect the true position and the state of affairs of the association as at the date. So the opinion of this auditor is wrong. There are so many omissions. We have to take a position. Do we continue with this, or do we take a position that the account has to be redone after supplying all the omissions and all the information?
Before we collaborated with LASME, their 500 million market women artisan fund is still ongoing. 8 members of our institutions were approved. Disbursement is still ongoing, and some of our members are still benefiting from LASME. We are proud to say that our members bank are benefited from some of the disbursement. Though to get money from NABLAC from LASME has to be by bank guarantee.
If you look at the conclusion of the income and expenditure, the financial secretary said it should be expenditure over income, not income, not.
We all know there's something that combines every one of us, either race or tribe, and that's our national anthem. So may I please ask you again to stand up, and somebody who has a very good voice like me to raise the national anthem. 2, 3, go.
Nigeria's call obey to serve our Father.
The national, and the way we resolve it is, I want to support every one of you for your views and say that we will try and make the next ESCO call for an extra general meeting, of which this account alone will be discussed and ratified and accepted. So can we leave it like that for now? Thank you very much.
Position, we have 2 candidates. Mrs. Clara Loli and Mrs. Bemi Adeojo. For the vice chairmanship position, we have 2 candidates. Mr. Yolushola and Mr. Akim Omolabi. General secretary, we had 1 candidate.